One of the best views you'll find in all of baseball. Downtown Pittsburgh in PNC Park. It's the home opener of this new season between the Cincinnati Reds and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates baseball next on the show. Harold, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Frazier. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Scooter Gennett. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away. Now at the plate, Adam Duvall. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. High in the air out to center field. Under it now is Marte to pull it in for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And standing in is the on-base runner. Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
In the dirt here, and he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Now a move over to first. 2 out with the man at first. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play. Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Pirates, center fielder.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Yeah, it's been a heck of a week for them. I mean, to put together 7 games in a row, it's nice to go to the ballpark and say, we're winning today. That's what they've been doing. So now they're looking for 8. Pretty impressive.
Gregory Polanco comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Here it comes on 1-1. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Digging in now, Corey Dickerson. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. First pitch on its way. Hit well on the ground to first. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side. Stepping up to the plate, Eugenio Suarez will begin things here against Jameson Taillon. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Hit hard to short. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting six.
Coming to the plate now,
Designated
Scott
hitter.
Schebler. And he's
Scott
definitely off to a
Schebler.
fast start in the early part of the season. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. On to first, and there were two down. Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Hit to first. Bell picks it up, and he is out on the tag. Josh Harrison stands in. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Second baseman.
Fastball in there for a cold strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Ready on 1-2. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Batting fifth.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Striding into the box, Francisco Cervelli. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. That's by him for strike 1.
That is power versus power. Here it is. Here's my best fastball. I'm going to get it up in the zone. I dare you to hit it.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that,
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. And they'll tag him out in the rundown.
Batting seventh, the shortstop.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Hit out toward second. Fielded by Jeanette. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So striding forward now, Josh Bell. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Peraza is there to make the catch, and the side is now at the plate, number 33. And he's ready to take his first cuts.
Number 33.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. This is pulled into right. And the Reds have their first hit of the game. And here's Jose Peraza. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
The batter, number
Here's
6.
Billy Hamilton standing in. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit sharply on the ground. The tag, and he is out. On to first, and they get the double play. Ready for another chance? Scooter Gennett. He drew a walk his first time up. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground.
He's putting on a little bit of a pitching clinic now. Look, he gives up a single.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Stepping up now, Colin Moran. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Duvall is after it. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starling Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
Hamilton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Right fielder, number
Here's Gregory Polanco. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Line drive to center field. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes. Striding in once again, Adam Duvall. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 23.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bell is there for it. 1 away. In is Joey Votto now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Frazier is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in to try it again, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Grounded back up the middle. Moncada has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at bat, Corey Dickerson. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning. In now, Josh Harrison.
Second baseman, Josh Harrison.
He's set, and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Adam Frazier. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Hit down the line at first. Taken in by Votto. There's 1. Back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the 1. Stepping into the box, Francisco Cervelli. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Digging in, Scott Schebler. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Designated hitter, Scott Schebler.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Moran in foul ground, and they can't run it down. Here's another 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Moran is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Tucker Barnhart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
There's another swing and strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and he's keeping it high in the zone. They're going to have to lay off that if they want to have any success, because you keep chasing it, they're going to keep swinging and missing.
Pulled toward right center field. Polanco has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So coming to the plate, number 33. He reached on a single in his first try. This is on the ground over to first. And he is out on the tag. Digging in, Yohan Moncada comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 325 sign down the line. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Josh Bell the next to hit. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Now a flare out to left center. Duvall sprinting after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. At the plate, Colin Moran. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Peraza ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Here's Starling Marte. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this one's in the dirt. Now a bluff to second as he wheels and fires to third instead. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Here comes another 0-2. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there. From the belt, the pitch. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Jose Peraza. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bell is over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Polanco to the track, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Scooter Gennett.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Frazier has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Adam Duvall, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
And he lays off again, ball 3. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. In is Joey Votto now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eugenio Suarez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Here's Gregory Polanco. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Right fielder.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hamilton is after it. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Corey Dickerson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Here it comes. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Line drive to center field. Hamilton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Josh Harrison stands in.
Second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Into the windup and the pitch. On the ground up the middle. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. First offering on its way. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. And that brings up Scott Shepler.
The designated hitter.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Marte is under it. 1 away. Ready for another shot now.
Cincinnati.
Tucker Barnhart. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Moncada takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Number 33. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that pitch gets your attention right away. That's that ball up and in. No hitters get back there. They go, hey, that could end my career. That ball a little too close to my head.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now another 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Marte going back on it at the track. He's there to make the play, and that'll return. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. They'll try it again. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly. That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Popped up. There to take it is Votto, and there's one gone. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here's one for Jeanette, the second baseman. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Josh Bell. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. They got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Swing and a little blooper to center. Peraza into shallow center, and that retires the side. Ready once again, Jose Peraza.
We
thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with them to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
This is pulled into right, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Jeanette. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Shot back up the middle. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. The relay, and he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Digging in, Adam Duvall. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So stepping in, Colin Moran. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eight. David Freese is going to grab a bat here.
For the Pirates, number 23, David Freese.
Ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Center fielder number 6.
Settling in now, Starling Marte. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run.
Right fielder number 25.
First delivery to him on the way.
Polanco.
Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Striding in, Corey Dickerson. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire. Standing in, Joey Votto. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Eugenio Suarez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Hard hit ball to short. Moncada gloves it. On to first, and now the Reds are down to their final out here. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And this one's too far inside. Ball 2.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing you 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it, and now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
He takes the turn and heads for second, and he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. So coming to the plate, Tucker Barnhart. He flew out in his last at-bat. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Schebler rounds the corner and is headed home. And that'll score the runner from second as the lead is cut to 4-2 now.
Now batting.
So digging in now, number 33, trying to keep things going now with a runner. Trevor Rosenthal gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Ground ball right side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So striding forward now, Jose Peraza. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Gerard Deerdorf will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Looking to minimize the damage here. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. Polanco is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good. It wasn't a huge day on the stat sheet, but it led his team to a win, and that's all you can hope for as a player.
Final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates. 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Reds, 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at PNC Park, 38,365. The Pirates thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely.